This is Armageddon News. The trumpet judgments from God are the beginning of the major signs that the end days have started. In this series, we will discuss each one, so that you will know the sequence of events, as foretold in the book of Revelation. The fourth trumpet judgment. Revelation 8:12. When the fourth angel blew his trumpet, 1/3 of the sun, 1/3 of the moon, and 1/3 of the stars was struck, so that 1/3 of them turned dark. 1/3 of the day was kept from shining, and also the night. I believe this judgment may be declaring a shift in the axis of the earth. This would cause 1/3 of the day to be lost, as the earth starts to revolve around a new axis, which would alter the orbit of the sun, moon, stars and planets. And the sun would rise and set in a different place. And the moon would also appear to have altered its orbit. A shift in the axis of the earth could indeed cause 1/3 of the day and night to be lost. And instead of a 24-hour day, we would experience a 16-hour day. If the earth loses 8 hours, then sunset would occur at about 10 o'clock in the morning. Which means, all the clocks in the world would have to be reset. God has done things like this before. In 2 Kings 20 verse 8, God made the sun go backwards, and then forward again. Which would mean that the earth's rotation would have rolled back, and then forward again. And during the days of Joshua in Joshua 10 verse 12, God made the sun and moon stand still for a while. Which means that both the earth and the moon's revolution stopped altogether. This may be the type of judgment God is speaking about. A change in the Earth's axis, which causes 1/3 of a day to be lost, and will alter the course of the sun, moon and stars. The apocryphal Book of Esdras, which is found in the Catholic, Protestant and most Eastern Orthodox Bibles, was written by Ezra while in captivity in Babylon. Ezra mentions strange signs in the heavens in the last days. 2 Esdras 5:5 says, "And the course of the stars will be changed." Jesus also mentions signs in the heavens. Luke 21:25 says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars. And on the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, as the sea and the waves roar." As we can see, there will indeed be strange things happening to the sun, moon, stars and planets. And nations will be perplexed, unable to comprehend how this is possible. God says in Joel 2:30, "And I will show wonders in the heavens, and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke." As we can see, God will warn the earth of his coming judgment, with strange phenomena occurring in the heavens, and lightning and tornadoes here on earth. These signs in the sun, moon and stars are not the sign of Christ's return yet. They are part of God's judgments. But false messiahs and false prophets, including the Antichrist, may use these signs to deceive many into following them. But these signs will be God's warning to the nations to repent and believe in his Son Jesus Christ. Thank you for listening. Please see our other broadcasts on the end days. This program has no copyright and may be distributed freely.